barbecue and other things I want to do. And today I want to talk about the Char-broil Big Easy Oilless Turkey Fryer. I got this last November. I did an initial review and unboxing video of it and what I thought about it at first. It's been around 10 or 12 years. I remember when they first came out, a neighbor of mine got one, and I got to tell you, the turkey was impressive. And I've had turkeys out of them before, but I've never cooked a turkey in mine. Not yet anyway, but I probably will this coming fall, maybe even before the summer's out, cook a turkey in it. But I've cooked pork roast, I've cooked a lot of sausages and stuff like that. I've cooked chicken wings, whole chickens, chicken legs, more whole chickens, boudin stuffed chickens, and all sorts of stuff in here, and turkey wings, and turkey legs, but not a whole turkey. And I will cook a whole turkey because y'all know, watch my channel, it's one of my favorite things to cook. But what I can't find out online is how hot does this thing get? I don't see any other YouTube videos. If you have a YouTube video showing me how hot this gets, please link it below in the comments. I don't usually ask for subscribers or likes or comments or any of that stuff. I figure you can do what you want to do. It's a free world, you know. But if I'd like to know if you've got a video, if yours cooks a little different than mine, and I want to find out how hot mine cooks. So I want to find out how much it cooks, because see, I put a chicken down here on the bottom of the basket, just sitting there, you know, on its spine with the breast up, and the bottom doesn't cook. I got to put one of these shelf things in here and cook it in the middle to get it to cook evenly. Now, if I stand it on the bottom, like on a beer can or one of those kind of things, you know, standing upright, then it pretty much cooks evenly. But right down at the bottom, it's a lot less hot than it is up here. So what I want to do is I want to find out how hot it is not down at the bottom and how hot it is in the center and at the top. All right, so we'll bring you over here and we're going to take a look to see how hot this thing gets. He's been heating up for about 10 minutes now. All right, that should be plenty. At the end of this little aluminum pole thing, I've got aerial temperature probe like I'd use in my smokers. And at this end, I've got the ThermoWorks dot. Now, I've got the alarm off so you don't get confused. These temperatures are in American. I'll put the foreign system, you know, centigrade system down at the bottom. All right, but let's see. It's been 80 degrees out here, but I put it right over the thing. You can see it's already heating up. All right, let's go all the way down to the bottom. Right there at the hole. You can see that's where the probe is, right down there at the hole. Now it's going to 250, right here at the hole. It's bouncing back, yeah. Not very hot right there, but let's go ahead and move up to the center and see what happens. Now you can see it going up a lot faster, so it is a lot hotter in the center. All right, so let's say 250 down at the bottom, easily 300 or more. Here in the center, right about the center of the thing. You see where that is? Hey, it's going hotter than 350. All right, and we're right about in the center of the drum. That's where that post is. Does it cook at 375? Maybe 360. It's starting to kind of fade down. But look, if I go right down to the bottom again, look what happens. It starts falling fairly quickly. It was only doing about 250 or so down there at the bottom. But we're easily at 375 here. Let's go to the top portion of the drum, or the cooker. See where we are right here. It's in the, just below that row of vent holes, okay? Just below the row of vent holes. Here in the center. Let's see where it's at. Still getting pretty hot there too, because it was 375 in the center of the drum. So the bottom is obviously less. But I would say it cooks in the 375 to 400 range easy in most of the drum, except right down there at the bottom. You see how it's falling again? It's going to fall back down to 275. Let's check the sides of the drum real quick and see what happens. All right, it looks like it's stopping around the 395 to 400 mark. So 400 right there at the edge. Oh, well, it's going above 400. Look at that. All right, but you go here in the middle and it starts to fall again. And so it was about 375 right in the center of the cooker. About 400 right over there on the edge. And if I go to the edge over here by the burner ring, it goes way up higher than that. So temperatures are all over the place in this thing, depending on where you are. Down at the bottom is certainly the coolest part, only around 275. All right, how hot does it get if we put the lid on it? Let's find out. All right, now I got the temp probe hooked to about the middle of the basket on the little leg rack there. I'm gonna lower the basket in, take the hook away, and you can see what's happening to the temperature here. We'll let that go. It should go to around 375 or 400 right there in the center, if the other test was right. Okay, it's been running around the 377, 375 mark, somewhere in there. Look at it dropping as soon as I mention it. Look, let's put the lid on and see what happens, okay? So I'm just gonna set the lid right down on there like that. Get on there, lid. And see what happens to the temperature. It's going up. Let's see where it slows down at. All right, it was in 375 range or so before we put the lid on, and it's hanging around 352, 353, still rising a little bit, but it's hanging right around there now, and that's Fahrenheit. So it easily takes it up to 450 degrees from about 375 when you put the lid on. That's why you don't want to cook with the lid on constantly when you're doing a turkey or doing something else, but it will brown the meat. So you put the lid on and it's cooking around 450. You take the lid off. In the center, it's cooking around 375-ish, 370, 375-ish. Down at the bottom, it's cooking around 275 at the best, okay? So that's how you know how the cooker's working. Hopefully this helps you if you're a Charbroil Big Easy user. I sure do enjoy mine, but I think this information helps me out. I hope it helps you out too. Thanks for watching Big Lou Barbecue.